Joel Schumacher's The Lost Boys, released in 1987, quickly became a cult classic for its unique blend of horror, humor, rock and roll sensibility, and the Frog Brothers, but the famous siblings were originally supposed to be much younger. Set in the fictional Californian town of Santa Carla, a hub of supernatural activities, the film follows two brothers who move into the town only to discover its dark secret: it's infested with vampires. The Frog Brothers, self-proclaimed vampire hunters, assist the newcomers in navigating and ultimately confronting this hidden underworld. With its blend of comedy, horror, and teenage angst, The Lost Boys is an unconventional vampire movie with a unique take on vampire mythology, resonating with audiences both during its release and in subsequent decades. The film originally set out to be a family-friendly adventure but evolved into a teen-focused vampire thriller that redefined the genre. As a result, The Lost Boys carved a niche for itself, striking a balance between fright and satire, and in doing so, became an iconic representation of 1980s youth culture and cinematic style, and that's thanks in part to the Frog Brothers. The Lost Boys' Frog Brothers were originally supposed to be much younger. The brothers were originally in 5th and 6th grade. In its earliest conception, The Lost Boys was quite different from the final product seen on screen. Initially planned as a G-rated family adventure similar to The Goonies, the movie featured much younger versions of the Frog Brothers, via IndieWire. The original script, crafted by Janice Fisher and James Jeremias, envisioned these characters as chubby, Cub Scout-esque children in the 5th and 6th grades. The tonal shift from a whimsical children's adventure to a darker, more mature theme came when screenwriter Jeffrey Boehm was brought in. Schumacher explained, via The Hollywood Interview. Boehm reimagined the film as a teen-friendly thriller, elevating the ages of the characters to better fit this new vision. The decision to age the Frog Brothers from young children to teenagers was pivotal. It allowed the film to explore the notion that comic book enthusiasts, often seen as less cool or youthful outliers, could indeed be heroes in their own right. This change not only broadened the film's appeal to a teenage audience, who could see themselves reflected in the protagonists, but also intensified the film's action and horror elements, making them more fitting for an R-rated setting. The older Frog Brothers, played by Corey Feldman and Jamison Newlander in the Lost Boys cast, were able to engage in more complex, riskier behaviors than their younger counterparts would believably have managed. This led to iconic scenes like wielding holy water balloon bombs and facing off against vampire foes in more direct, physical confrontations. Moreover, this age shift was critical in redefining the characters' cultural impact. The teenage Frog Brothers came to symbolize a form of adolescent rebellion and resourcefulness, turning what could have been a light-hearted tale into a coming-of-age story wrapped in a chilling horror movie.